And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Magic Johnson. Evan Mobley is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Oden. LeBron James is out there with Baylor. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Mitchell in at the point. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Now, here's Baylor. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Poole finds Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Poole, no good. Over to San Antonio. Marbury passes to Mobley. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Chamberlain. Here's Marbury. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A nice shot by Mobley.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Johnson. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Marbury. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Mathurin passes to Johnson. Here's Marbury. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And what a hoop, Starberry, a shot maker.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell outside. Baylor passes to Oden. Pass to Poole. Tipped away. LeBron outside. 3-pointer. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
James has a 2-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Mathurin. Johnson left side. Releases. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Marbury. The pass to Chamberlain. The shake. And it's good on the layup.
And a nice job here of establishing an inside presence.
James, the pass to Mitchell. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Mobley with the block. To the hoop. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
So the Timberwolves called their first time out.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Minnesota making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Oden. Moody comes in for Baylor, and it's Gill in for Jordan Poole. Washington kicks to LeBron, passes it to Mitchell. Pass to Gill. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moody, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And he lobs it up toward the rim, tries to save it, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Now LeBron. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot on the wing. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin. On and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Gill. Inside, Washington. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
He lobs it up, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
ABC's checked in for Minnesota. Now, here's Moody. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Miles. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates, sees the shot forming, and is able to get a hand on it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the pass to Gill. Shot to stop the run. And it's Washington missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
They double-team Johnson. Chamberlain, the pass to Marbury. They grab their own miss.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. That one, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Miles. That one doesn't go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Spurs up by 16. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Jordan Poole is out there with Moody. And it's ABC, and it's Oden, and it's Baylor in at the 4 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
To the left side wing. Here's Moody. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, that's just a strong play by LeBron, winning the rebound and sending it right back up.
Now, here is Smith. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Johnson, the pass to Mathurin. Poked loose and stolen by James. And the layup falls. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
James wide open.
Elgin Baylor. First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs leading by 14. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rodman outside. Here's Brown. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Now, here's Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Oden passes to Gill. Over Smith. And all around that time before dropping in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Mathurin. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Mathurin's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Oden. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Basket counts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Smith. Poole against Abdul Rauf. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Baylor.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Poole on the wing. James uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Smith on the wing. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for James. ABC comes in for Baylor. Moody's checked in for Gill. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Poole. Jones checked in for the Spurs. Stolen by Mitchell. To the left wing. Here's Moody. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Abdul Rauf against Mitchell. Abdul Rauf kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Abdul Rauf is a prime-time scorer now. This guy goes right at the defense and is really good at drawing the foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Abdul Rauf.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Miles. And here is Moody. Back to Miles. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Boy, the athleticism of Miles is way up there. I mean, this guy cranks out sick dunks like nobody's ever seen before.
Now here's Bron. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Jones against Miles. Now the pass to Washington. Back to Miles. The dish to Oden. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Brown with it. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. If we keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force it.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
Shot. Was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies or fundamentals.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Ready to move? Here are your...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Spurs leading by 13 on the court for San Antonio. They've got Evan Mobley. Also Chamberlain out there. And it's Mathurin in at the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Passes to Chamberlain. Here's Marbury. hits the three-point bomb. Marbury's got his second bucket of the night.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Here's Baylor. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. LeBron passes to Poole. On the three off target.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here's Mathurin. He has 5. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Chamberlain got 10 points in the game.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And here is Johnson after LeBron James hitting the three. Pass to Marbury. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now James following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Back to LeBron. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Marbury passes to Mathurin. Kicks it out to Johnson. LeBron against Mobley. Back to Johnson. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And Mitchell gets it to go. San Antonio leading by 13. Pass to Mathurin. Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Now, here's Johnson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Chamberlain against Oden. The pass to Marbury. Here's Mathurin. San Antonio again missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. And here is Mitchell. He has 6. Chamberlain with the block. They could use a bucket. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 5 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers?
Minnesota making some changes. Washington's checked in for Oden. Moody comes in for Baylor, and it's Gill in for Jordan Poole. Here's Gill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Washington. He's looking for LeBron and finds him.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Spurs leading by 11. Johnson outside. Pass to Mathurin. The tray. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
3 points.
Mathurin's got 8 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And then Washington with the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Marbury. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for the Spurs. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Now, here's Moody, defended by Jones. Washington passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits. He's got 9.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's Marbury. He's got 7. It's deflected. They push it up 4 on 3. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Moody.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They led by as many as 18 points. Jones from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. The pass to Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout, and it might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rodman, he's checked in for Chamberlain, and it's Abdul Rauf in for Magic Johnson. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Gill. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. ABC's checked in for the Timberwolves. And San Antonio also making a switch. Smith is checked in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. On the wing, Jones. Here's Abdul Rauf. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Timberwolves have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Smith for 3. No good that time. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
There's no time like right
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Oden out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Baylor. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Over in the corner, Poole. Off target from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Brown, good.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You got to love how clever he is with the ball.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And yes, it's good. Oden's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Passes to Abdul Rauf. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. There's Brown with the 3. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Oden makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here is Smith. Eddie Jones on the wing. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. James finds Mitchell. Back to LeBron. Pass to Poole. To the middle. No one near him. San Antonio with the rebound. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith fires from way outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Timberwolves passing it around. And James gets it to go.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Tries again. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And he drives in. Barber fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Now, here's Poole. Outside Baylor. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Misses the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Tries again. Chamberlain, no luck. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Marbury. Covered by Mitchell. San Antonio again missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Baylor kicks to Mitchell. Here's LeBron. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Spurs trail by 5. Johnson left side. Pass to Marbury. Now, here is Chamberlain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
He's off on the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jumps there.
Marbury, good.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Minnesota calls timeout. Outside Baylor. Kicks it to Oden. To the inside. James, the pass to Poole. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Chamberlain dishes to Johnson. To take the lead. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 assists now tonight.
Coming alive in a big situation. Buckets like this is why Magic Johnson is called Magic Johnson.
Now, here's Mitchell. LeBron up top.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
141 left to play here in the fourth. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game over.
Here's James. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. Johnson with the block. Finished off the break. And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Now here's LeBron looking to end the run. Mobley with the block. To the paint. The shot's good by Chamberlain. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Offensive rebound. Here's Marbury. Here's Mobley. There's the pass to Marbury. And it's blocked.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Marbury. Passes it to Mathurin. Johnson against Mitchell. Out to the wing. Mathurin. His 3-pointers off the mark. for the three. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.